Yes, yes. Yes. Yes.
You were begging for that. Gets in here. Have a punch.
Not very nice, but necessary. It should not go to waste. Yes? It should not go to waste. This is not your day. Yes?
I shall bury your bones.
And who is next? Yes? This is boring. Yes? Yes, yes. Here, take that! On my way. Yes, yes. Yes?
Run through fine steel. Who is the stronger now?
Yes? Yes? Yes! This is boring. Yes, yes.
Now hush, knave.
On my way.
Make ready.
Yes?
I'm on my way.
Yes? I concur. Yes, yes. On my way.
I like that.
Yes?
Playing with corpses? Ah. But all right.
I concur.
I shall teach you a lesson. Make ready.
Yes? That may prove useful. On my way. I concur. On my way. Yes?
And what do we have here?
Yes? Yes? I concur. On my way. I love magic. Yes. Yes. Yes? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes?
Listen, I found this map in the Redhead brigand's bag. The one who conversed with the orc? As far as I understand it, It has to do with some object the orcs have. Look, there is also a picture of a seer with a key.
Well, let us have a wee look, shall we? There is a picture of a sarcophagus with a magic bit in it.
Do you mean a rune?
No, runes are different, and bits are... toad's breath. I don't know what they are, but when the witch lived in the village, she used to pay good money for them. And I think she will not be too mean even now if someone offers goodies like that to her. And we split the profits.
I have not found anything yet, and you talk about the splitting of profits. Look, there is a troll here, and something which looks like the entrance to a cave. Do you know where this is?
Aye, the troll cave is to the northeast of the foothills. You can get into the cave quite easily. The troll who guards it is big, but he's so stupid anyone could fool him. But getting further into the cave, that's another story. Orcs are wily big devils. They are not only good fighters, but they also make very clever things. Right next to the entrance to that cave there is a wee crevice with a drawbridge. I found out how it works, but I could not lower that bridge. To do that, one needs a certain small part.
Well, why not make one then?
And who will give me the blueprint? You? Also, don't forget, each orc tribe has their own secrets, and if I had, say, a mechanism for the bridge of the island orcs, it would not work with the cave orcs bridge.
Does that mean that orcs of different tribes do not trust each other?
That is the point. I heard a rumour that the island orcs sent a goblin party to steal a bridge mechanism from the cave orcs, and the captain's people took it away from them. So why not try to squeeze that thing from Gort? Show him some respect. Do something for him. He will be indebted to you, and all you have to do is ask for it.
Tight Fist is the Tight Fist. For him, the world only consists of money and debts. Maybe the Elder is right to be suspicious about him. The orcs are not so frightening as Gort pictures them. I am surprised you never managed to scare them off yourselves.
It is not so easy, you know. The thing is, the tribe which settled in the foothills is not all that strong, but they have a very clever seer living with them. He learned to control the magic pyramid. There is one right near the settlement. A funny thing, really. It is an ancient device, but works as good as new, damn it. So anyone who comes close to it gets a very nice lightning blast. But if someone could kill that seer and switch the pyramid off, the orc tribe would start to behave themselves very quickly. But I fear that no one could fight their way through to the seer. And I know that none of our men is capable of getting there by stealth to do the job quietly with a knife.
Let us suppose I could do that.
God bless you, Chosen. If you do that, I will be eternally grateful, because I do want to be able to walk around the foothills freely. And of course, I would show my gratitude in a quite tangible way, if only you could deal with the orcs.
Oh, Chosen. I put together all the rumors, legends, and lore of our village elders and came to an amazing conclusion. Our island is not so isolated as it seems. We must find out if this is indeed true. And if you could find a way to communicate with other lands, with my humble assistance, of course, our village would be tremendously happy.
Oh. Well, I'm sure that in other lands I could find really powerful magicians who would restore my memory. It would be much easier just to go through a portal over there than to run all over this devastated land of Gapath. So tell me.
There's a chief of a small goblin tribe named Gogo. He has a blue stone where one of his eyes should be. I heard that in ancient times that they used to make portals out of such material. And those portals could transport people from one place to another in a split second. If we could find out where that stone came from, then I could tell whether or not we have such a portal in Gapath or not.
An excellent idea. But where do I find that, what's his name? Gogo?
He will come to us himself and tell us everything he knows. Gogo's tribe worships the first goblin. They still have his skull. If we lay our hands on that sacred object, Gogo would do anything to get it back. This is what it looks like.
One would have to be a goblin to worship such a sacred object.
But please, not a word about the portal before we find it. No need to give the people false hopes.
As if I would repeat this to anyone. The first thing I shall do is to use that portal myself. And that will be the last they ever see of me. Mayhap not. After all, they do seem to...
You will not like my words, but I must tell you that you have erred greatly, Chosen. Do you not see that you have played into the craftsman's hands? You have intensified the feud between the villagers and the free hunters.
Yes, that is what I wanted to talk about. I do not know about the craftsman, but I saw the Redhead in pleasant conversation with an orc. Saw him with my own eyes.
What? How can that possibly be? Of course, I must trust the word of the Chosen. But tell me, was it the craftsman who spoke such?
Yes, it was. So what?
You are so naive, Chosen. You did not discern his true plans. He wanted to use you to get rid of the one witness whom he himself induced to become a traitor. I beg of you, talk to me first if this happens again. Then perhaps you will see things in a different light.
Look, Chosen, I was thinking, it is not right. I am the captain, but you have beaten up the goblins. Bad for my prestige. Could you sort of say that it was mostly my doing and that you just sort of helped me out, And I would make it worth your while, of course.
All right. I'm not ambitious. But in return, I will ask something from you. They say you have got a bridge mechanism which the goblins stole from the cave orcs. You don't really need it, but I could use it.
Oh, this one? Oh, of course you may have it.
It turns out our Chosen is really a village idiot. I thought he would ask for something serious, but that mechanism is worthless. Looks like his friend Barbeau did not teach him to bargain properly.
Get out of here!
It is beautiful here, but I have no time to stay and admire it. Yes? Yes! Yes, yes! 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 Yes? You will not get away from me! Yes? Have a nice long rest now. Yes? Yes, yes. I cannot go through here. Gently now. Yes! I will not be able to get them. I will not be able to get there. Yes?
Indeed. And what do we
Yes?
have here? Have I not killed them all yet?
Yes? I cannot go through here. A clean hit! Yes? Yes! I concur. Get out of here! Look! Could I offer this to the witch?
Yes, that is a magic bit, all right, and you can ask a fair price for it too. But personally, I would never go there. The road to the cave where Esta lives is closed by magic traps.
And is there no way to bypass them?
I never tried to do that. I am no fool to risk certain death. But I do know a way, though 'twill not be easy. You see, these traps are controlled by magic obelisks, and you need a special key for them.
How do you know about that?
Well, who else but me could have made a spare key for the witch? And this is what it looks like. Old Esta keeps it somewhere at the end of the western ravine. There are traps there too, but the lightning strikes only certain points. so you could try and bypass them and then switch off the obelisk which controls the traps. It is not far from there, at the end of the ravine. But there is another problem. A troll is always near that key. He never bothers the witch, but if someone tries to get to the key and the troll sees him, I mean, that big beastie would have a nice breakfast then, would he not? Or supper, depending on the time of day, really.
Well, thanks a lot. Is that all you can tell me? Any tips or hints, mayhap?
But of course! Here is my advice. When you show Estera the magic bit, wait until she names her price. When she does, wait a wee bit more, then ask for 3 times as much. She will pay, never fear. But remember, my cut is the half.
Does he really think I shall haggle with the witch about the price?
Yes, yes. Done. Yes. A clean hit. I cannot go through here. What do we have here? Gently now. I cannot go through here. On my way. Yes. On my way. I will not be able to get there. I am in. Let that be a permanent lesson for you. Well, well. Yes. Hopefully that will help. I concur. I concur. You were begging for that. Let us see. It will be no good. I concur. This is boring. Well, well. Yes, yes. Perhaps there is another way? This is boring. On my way. You belong in a grave. Done.
I cannot say I enjoy kneading
Yes?
the dirt too much.
Yes, yes. On my way.
Lad, how did you manage to get in here? And what do you want, eh? Get out before I make raw meat of you!
Well, if you're not interested in a magic bit at all, I will go then.
Ho there, not so fast! Oh dear, we are impatient. Stop, will you? Of course I am interested in it. I suppose I might work up some enthusiasm, even for an invited guest who brought me a gift like that. And by the way, who are you? I do not recognize you. Are you not from the village?
Be advised, O Witch Estera, that I am the Chosen. I have been sent by divine forces to protect the people of Kapath.
Toad's breath. We are proud, are we not? Do not try to cheat me, and do not tell me those fables about the Chosen One. I can see right into your soul. Be quiet now. A very long way lies ahead of you, pretty boy. There is a lot of grief on your mind, and in your past, well, knock me down with a feather. I cannot see what was in your past.
Well, I do not know my past either. I just cannot seem to remember it.
Well, thank you very much. That is a relief. I thought that mayhap my age had caught up with me, and it was time for me to die.
Oh, come on. You are not old at all. I would say you are in the prime of life.
I know that you lie, but such lies are still music to my old ears. And you are a nice lad, polite and handsome, nothing like those oafs from the village. You are welcome to drop by any time. I will be happy to see you. I wonder why I'm being so kind today. It will probably rain soon. You know you are not the Chosen One, but there is certainly something unusual about you. So you do not know who you really are? Would you like to find out?
Of course I would. That is what I want more than anything else right now.
While I still lived in the village, the elder said that one of the orcs had a magic orb. And if I am not completely senile, I would say that this orb is just what you need to have a good look at your memory.
So where do I find this orb? There are many orcs on the path.
Who is the chosen here, me or you? Go and find out for yourself. Ask Alpha.
Estera, do you really know how to make new spells using runes? I know how to use existing spells, but to make new ones, I think only the most wise and experienced magicians could do that.
Well, you do know how to flatter. I will grant you that. Why not simply ask for help with magic? All right. Let us pretend that you did so. So here is my answer. I will make you the spells you want, pretty boy. Provided, of course, you have enough money. I will not charge you too much, like Bob or does, but do not expect to get anything for... This is my granddaughter, Airy. And now you listen to me. Do not even think about making any sort of pass at her. Airy is still very young and silly. God forbid that she fall in love with you. And we do not even know who you really are, do we?
Granny, I am not a child. Will you ever treat me like an adult?
Oh dear, the floor has not been cleaned, the plates are not washed, and you interrupt our conversation. Now go! A restive girl, just like me. But you... Right, Chosen, meet this lazy girl. She is my apprentice. Naya is her name. You see, dear, I thought that you could do with a bit of help, although you are the Chosen, mighty and wise. All right, eh?
What an old crow. She knows very well I am no Chosen, but still she needles me. Thank you for your help on my quest, Estera.
Did I say I would go with you anywhere? I am not of the age to run backwards and forwards across the woods, but Naya would go with you, even into an orc's lair if need be, and it will be a fine test for her. We will see how well she has learned my lessons.
Well, Naya, you heard what Estera said. Is that correct? Are you really willing to try your hand in real action?
I do not have to try my hand. Estera somehow forgot to mention that I have hunted for her for a long time now. I know how to scare off stray goblins, and I have met orcs face to face. So, if you are willing to accept my help, rest assured, I will not be a liability.
All right, stay close. We leave soon.
I shall be right behind you.
Yes? Yes?
Aha!
Yes?